How you doing, YouTube family? Today is Tuesday, April the 8th, 2025. Is your man Big D, and I'm back with another one. I want to thank all you good folk out there in YouTube land for continuing to show support to my son and I. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Well, family, got another one. Got a sister that should not be in a position where she could have potentially killed someone. That's right. That's right. We got another law enforcement video, and we got this female officer family. How she don't know how long she been working on the force, but they need to either fire her or reclassify her to something in HR. She should not be in possession of a firearm and doing any type of investigations. Let's look at this nonsense, family.
She shot the police. Someone shot the police officer. Him in the leg, yeah. Holy
You want to call? I'm working at 350. I have an officer down on the scene. Get tire on the car. I can't reach any of the units there.
On March 2, 2024, at approximately 12:21 p.m., the Miami Police Department received a report of an armed suspect walking eastbound on the Venetian Causeway. This 2.5-mile bridge connects Miami to Miami Beach. In response to the report, officers from both precincts quickly approached the bridge from opposite ends. Unbeknownst to them, their simultaneous arrival will lead to an impending disaster. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before. On a sunny afternoon in the bustling seaside community, Officer Shanakwa Stringer responds to a 911 call and quickly identifies a suspicious individual who may be armed with a small handgun. The man will later be identified as Cristobal Garcia. According to the official narrative released by the state attorney's office, witnesses directly behind Officer Stringer observed Cristobal reaching into his right pocket and pulling out an unidentified object. Officer Stringer has only seconds to react as she decisively springs into action. However, she's unaware that a crisis is quickly approaching. Officer Stringer advances toward the suspect alone, holding her firearm in her right hand pointed in the direction.
Man, Officer Stringer got them blonde twists hanging all well beneath her collar. The length of her hair is past her collar, man. Man, we come on, we doing bad. We doing bad in the FLA.
Of Cristobal Garcia. When Cristobal didn't comply with her commands, Officer Stringer grabbed Cristobal Garcia with her left hand while continuing to hold her firearm in her right hand.
Man, listen, if this wasn't a concoction or a disaster, I don't know what is. How in the who trained you? And what are y'all doing for your yearly qualification down there in your department? So you got your firearm in one hand, waving it around, don't have a stable platform in the event you have to use it while trying to grab the suspect with your other hand. Ma'am, I get it that you look a little healthy. She look a little stocky, she look like she about 190 to 200. But fact is, that's still a man you trying to grab. And there's nowhere in the world that you can securely get a hold of him when you got your loaded firearm, your loaded service weapon in one hand, and you trying to grab him with the next.
While Officer Fabio Bolanos approached from the opposite end of the causeway.
11:25, on arrival.
So now, fam, let me tell you before it happens, you got what's called a crossfire, right? Now, even though the officer that's responding to assist her doesn't have his firearm drawn, because I mean, I don't even know if he even saw her firearm drawn. But the fact that he approached her and the firearm that she has in that one hand while she trying to take a hold of the suspect in the other hand, and she has no stable base, no stable platform, man, this is a concoction for a disaster.
Stop.
Officer Stringer's firearm was resting on Cristobal Garcias's upper back and pointed in the direction of arriving Officer Bolanos.
Family, look at that. Look at this. Look at that. This sister got her hand on her, got one hand, got her, what is it that? Her right hand is on the firearm. And not only is it on the firearm, she got it on the trigger. Because it looks like a Glock, and really and truly, a Glock don't have a safety on it. The true safety on the Glock is really encompassed encompassing the trigger. You know what I'm saying? There's a little, y'all guys who understand firearms know what I'm talking about. But the fact is that why would you even have your finger on the trigger if you know you got backup like right there in front of you? Look, man, look, he lucky. Listen, this dude lucky he only got shot in a non-critical area. He is very fortunate because he could have got shot in the chest. He could have got perhaps shot in the face.
A muffled gunshot echoes along the causeway as a bullet from Officer Stringer's weapon strikes Officer Bolanos, who struggles frantically to regain.
And look at her. She just standing there looking because she knows she done effed up. And you done shot this man, and she knows she done effed up. And now you done hands off, and you got that old shit factor, and you watching this, you know, the responding backup officer who coming to help you, he shot, and now he trying to fight with the suspect while you just standing there watching. Crazy.
Control of the dangerous situation.
Why'd you do that?
11:42. Start rescue.
It's a fucking.
I got an officer.
Nobody's doing that to you.
Still.
Oh, you up in
He's
his leg.
still.
You hurt yourself. He's bleeding a lot.
Stop.
Don't worry.
Stop.
Get in my pocket. I'm a cop.
Stop.
I'm an old cop.
Put your hand be.
Go. Hey, the blood's dripping on me, please.
Put your hand behind your back. Now. Put your hand behind your back.
Well, hurry up, because I need a tourniquet.
I know. Hold on.
Cristobal Garcia's claim of being a former police officer could not be verified. However, while he struggles with police officers, witnesses parked directly behind Officer Stringer's patrol vehicle captured the events on their cell phones.
He's bleeding.
How do you see him bleeding?
I think I see him bleeding.
He shot the police. Someone shot the police officer. Shot him in the leg, yeah. Holy shit.
As both officers urgently struggle to subdue Cristobal, it's clear that Officer Bolanos requires immediate medical attention. With each passing second, disaster inches closer as his blood slowly spreads along the sidewalk.
Oh, I'm not forcing nothing.
11:25. I've been shot in the left calf.
I didn't do
Rescue on a
nothing.
3.
Hand.
This man done got shot by friendly fire. This officer done got shot by another officer. What in the hell is she doing? How is she even still certified?
Man, I'm sorry.
Units now, units back.
Let it go.
I didn't do
Let
nothing.
it go.
Hey, put a tourniquet on my leg. Put a tourniquet on my leg. I got you, man. I got you. Hey, grab him. Grab him.
11:43,
Let's go. Let's go.
More assistance arrives as Officer Stringer drags Cristobal away from Officer Bolanos. However, as the situation rapidly escalates, they're about to encounter an unexpected complication.
Guys, good. Yeah, we got everybody coming. West Rialto, Venetian. Hey, you need another tourniquet? What do you need?
I got you.
Wait, old girl, that Officer Stringer. Yeah, she's somewhere trying to figure out, damn, how the hell I'm gonna explain this one. How am I gonna get out of this F up?
Get the road open for rescue. Work on the road so we can get rescue in and out.
Because of the heavy traffic on the Venetian Causeway, which has narrow 2-lane bridges and a toll plaza, it will be a monumental task to quickly get emergency services in and out of the area.
Yeah, they I don't know.
As officers work to apply tourniquets to Officer Bolanos in a desperate attempt to save him, Officer Stringer takes a step back, overwhelmed by the emotional impact of the situation. Even if they succeed in saving Officer Bolanos' life, the consequences of shooting a fellow police officer could be severe.
He walking around fanning her damn face. It is no excuse for you discharging your firearm. It was no excuse for you to even approach the bad guy with your firearm drawn in one hand and you trying to subdue him with the other. Family, some people just, you got some people that do the job and they probably shouldn't be doing the job.
Despite the logistical issue of getting an ambulance to the scene, one of the officers is about to propose a simple solution that could potentially save Officer Bolanos' life.
So, what do you want? What do you want? Right here? We got one on them already. Clear the road! Hey, put him in the car. Let's go. Ready? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Help me out, guys. Help me out.
We gotta wait for rest.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door. Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. Unlock. I got you. Oh my God.
We have rescue and run. We have the beach and rock.
Somebody around from the other side.
It seems like it's a lot of like unorganization. I mean, I get that it's better to drive him in a police car that's already there versus waiting for EMS to respond. So it's better to put him in you got him, you stop the bleeding with a tourniquet. I agree with that. That was the best course of action. And throw him in a patrol car and drive him to the hospital. But just all of beforehand, you know, how the fireman's care was sloppy. The cruiser door was locked. I mean, you know, it was just a lot of buffoonery. It looked like they was really disorganized.
Grab my phone and take it to me.
Since he's already lost a significant amount of blood, the officer's swift improvisation will undoubtedly give Officer Bolanos a better chance of survival. However, due to the urgent demand for a cell phone, it's evident that he has a different concern on his mind.
Hey, can I borrow your phone so I can call my wife? Tell her I'm gonna be all right. Hello? Hello? Hey. I'm okay, okay? I got shot in the leg. I'm okay, though. They're taking me to Ryder Trauma right now, but I'm okay, okay? It's just the leg. All right? Just see if you can get somebody to help you with the kids, because I'm sure they'll be calling you, okay? I just wanted to call you myself and let you know I'm okay. It's fine. All right? I'll tell you afterwards. Okay? I'm okay, though. All right, babe? I love you. Ryder. Okay, bye. Yeah, somebody has to take the kids. All right, bye.
The driver is racing Officer Bolanos to the Ryder Trauma Center, but the distance from the incident to the hospital is just over 3 miles, which can take up to 12 minutes. Time is clearly a critical factor, but every bump in the road causes excruciating pain.
All right, what's your name, bro? Fabio, man. Uncle? Fabio. Fabio, you're good, bro. Yeah, bro, it's just, God damn it. You're good, man, you're good. You're gonna be all right. That hurts.
You're good, man. You're good.
Even though the officer makes the usual 12-minute drive in under 6 minutes, they're about to face yet another unexpected obstacle.
Hey, bro. Yeah, we're all right?
You see, family, I bet you my man was got up that morning and took his shower, shaved, put his uniform on. I guarantee you that he would have never thought that he would have almost lost his life because he got lucky with a gunshot wound to his calf. He is lucky because the way that gun was pointed at him, looking at the body camera, his body camera position, and how that gun was pointed at him, he lucky that he ended up with only a calf wound. But that's what I'm saying, family. You just never know. That's a career field where you just don't know. I mean, nobody don't, obviously, after you do the job for a while, it becomes second nature. Okay, I'm gonna do my 12-hour shift and I'm coming home and I'm a, no biggie, just another day until something crazy happens.
Wait, rip it open. Open up. Go! Go!
Look at this, man. They must be very, very disorganized in their little county. I was looking it up and it says Venetian. So they're in Venetian Island, Florida, which is so it's the Biscayne Bay in the cities of Miami and Miami Beach, Florida. So that's a bougie part of town. So I already know why old girl her training ain't up because they rarely have anything going on down there. I would imagine that looks to be the affluent part of that's been an affluent place. So they probably don't have much going on down there. So maybe this was something that was out of the ordinary, but look how long it's taking for medical personnel to get to the emergency room door. I mean, their dispatch should have already called ahead to the hospital, so they should have been expecting them. But they gotta bang on the doors.
Let's go! Let's go!
Thanks to the quick thinking and improvisation of the police officers, the medical staff at the Ryder Trauma Center was able to stabilize Officer Bolanos. However, as police reports and eyewitness footage emerge, this case is poised to take a shocking twist. Cristobal Garcia did not have a firearm of any kind on his person. The item reported to possibly be a small revolver or firearm was in fact a metallic lighter. The Florida State Attorney's Office issued a statement regarding the shooting incident in a report released on January 14, 2025. An assistant state attorney, detectives, and an internal affairs sergeant conducted an investigation, concluding that the evidence available was insufficient to support any criminal charges against Officer Shanakwa Stringer for the potentially deadly accidental discharge. We reached out to the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office, who confirmed that Cristobal Garcia wasn't charged with any crimes in connection with this incident. He was later determined to be a reported missing person out of Collier County, Florida, though we're not able to confirm whether he was reunited with family after this incident.
So, family, basically, this man had a cigarette light in his pocket. It sounded to me like Officer Stringer, she jumped the gun. She immediately just jumped out and drew down on the man. First of all, you just can't. I understand, a lot of citizens call in, they call 911. Oh, it look like he got a gun. And you just can't go drawing your firearm because of what some citizen said. It's a dangerous job. That's why they give you a bulletproof vest and all this Batman equipment. But you can't go first thing you drawing your gun based on you got to make contact with the person first. And second of all, who trained you to approach a suspect with your firearm drawn, which okay, I understand. Okay, but you then go try to go hands on while your gun is still drawn, ma'am. Who trained you to do that? And lastly, when then you get the backup officer who responded. She still got her gun out. She ain't got enough common sense and wherewithal to reholster her firearm. Thus, this man getting shot. It could have been worse than that. Listen, no, when it comes down to an internal affairs investigation, I don't see where she did anything that was that warrants her doing something intentional. You know what I'm saying? But is it just is it negligent? Hell yeah, it's negligence, man. I mean, because first of all, she shouldn't even had the gun drawn out when she approached the suspect. Second of all, the minute she decided to go hands on with the suspect, she should have put her firearm away. Third of all, when her backup officer responded, she should have put the firearm away because now it's two of them and they can deal with they should be able to deal with him and determine if he has a firearm or not. Get him secure and determine if he has a firearm or not, which he didn't. It could have been him that got shot. The guy that they said was a suspect, the suspect could have potentially got shot. Man, I'm surprised he don't have no potential lawsuit. And the poor backup officer, you know, you heard him curse on his way to the hospital because he wanted to say, fuck, I can't believe this, you know, blip, 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 blip shot me. So yeah, of course, you know, it don't rise to her getting some type of sustained internal affairs investigation, but it is a knock on training. And it will be, you know, it will be hard pressed for the leadership to even want to retain her in that capacity. Now, maybe she can be reclassed to some type of civilian position within the agency, but man, giving her the ability to take people civil, take people rights and establish probable cause and eventually, you know, take them to jail and what have you to charge people. Man, if you, I mean, come on, it's more to the job besides knowing how to write a criminal charging affidavit. You gotta, man, you gotta be squared away all the way around. You just, man, this woman, they need to really seriously think hard and long if they really want to keep her as a certified law enforcement officer down there as a police officer. They need to think long and hard, man, because man, it could have been worse than that. Well, family, always remember, be more tomorrow than you were yesterday.